Hi, and welcome to the Cheadle End Podcast. Today we're in Blackpool for the first away game of the season. Let's see how it goes.
Hello and welcome to the Cheadle End Podcast, the Stockport County podcast. Today we've got a full cohort of people. Today is Calvin. He's back from his holiday and back with us today. I'm Callum and we've got Rob and obviously we've got Calvin back as well. Hi boys. Calvin, how was your holiday?
Hey, it was nice. Weather was warm. Food was a bit subpar. But other than that, I had a really nice time. Managed to rest. Sadly, I missed the first game.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have gone to the Blackburn game anyway, but I missed the first game, but back for yesterday, so had a good time. Nice breakaway. Yeah, can't wait to get back into the swing of the football season now, though.
Did you miss us?
Definitely missed you, Rob. But we had a really nice time. Callum, yeah. But no, I missed you guys as well. But like I say, I'm just glad to be back.
Good stuff. Robert, had a good week?
Yeah, it's been same old usual. I think I know I say it every week, you know. But
Same old grind.
Nothing ever changes.
No. Right, 4 episodes, 3 goals, 2 halves, position 1 in the table, a day at the seaside in August. This weekend, a win for County on their first away game of the season. How was the beach?
Yeah, we made a beeline straight for it when we arrived, but the tide was in, so we just ended up walking along the prom. Luckily, after the game, we managed to get down there and see the donkeys.
Yeah, I think when the tide's in at Blackpool, you stay off that beach. I'm sure it's better than it was before.
When it's out, you stay off that beach.
That's also true. Before we continue, we've got loads of predictions from County fans pre-game, so let's hear what they thought at the beginning.
Predict 2-1 to County. 3-1 to County.
Great, thank you.
I'm going 3-1 County.
2-1 County. 3-1 County.
2-1, take him. County 1 up. Louis Barry.
So quite a lot of optimism there from County fans. But to be fair, the first half was very tense and it was really close without either team looking too dangerous. County did hit the post though when Blackpool defence held on to the ball for too long and Barry ran through on goal, but was not quite able to finish it. County grew a lot in that first half though.
Yeah, I thought we played better out of the two teams in the first half. Totally dominated for at least the first 20 minutes. We kind of sat back and they kind of came at us, and then it kind of came in waves. We took over control again. There was a couple of penalty shouts. 28 minutes, there was a half-hearted penalty shout for Blackpool, and then for a handball. And about 4 minutes later, County could have had one when Wharton was rugby tackled in the penalty box. But yeah, nothing given, and you win some, you lose some sort of situation. 42nd minute, Blackpool again could have had one, but nothing was really given.
Yeah, it was a good shout for the penalty. But definitely for Blackpool towards the end of the half. What did you think of that, Calvin?
I mean, to be honest, because I was sat on the other side where Rob was, and I looked at the person next to me and I was like, no, that's a penalty. It was, you could see the shirt pull. The shirt was like stuck out. It was a stonewall penalty for me, but it's one of them, as a County fan, you take it, don't you? You know, yeah. I'm sure over the course of the season, it'll level out and we'll not get a penalty we should get. So, yeah, I thought it was a penalty, but, you know, like Rob said, you win some, you lose some, so.
Yeah, exactly. I do think that County could have had one as well, so things change. But as I take quiet first half, and the start of the second half as well, I thought it was quite quiet with 0-0 all over it until that man Louis Barry turned on the magic again, and a great goal. What do you think of that one?
I think Blackpool had the better start to the second half, and 1 point looked more likely to score. Until Louis Barry's magic, it seemed like both games this season he's had that moment, that goal with the lob in the home game, and now that run through everybody. But how many times did you shout "shoot" to him, Calvin?
As soon as he cut inside and got past them first two, I was like, shoot. And then he did a fake and I was like, shoot. And then the guy went past him again. I was like, why are you not shooting? Yeah, it was a few times, but what a finish, What a signing he'll be. I know we had him last season, but unfortunately injury cut his season short. But this year, you can tell he's got a class above some of the players in that division. They're scared of him. He gets the ball and defenders back off him. But what a finish. It was a fantastic finish. And it set us up for a great ending.
And Chalner has said that he thinks Louis Barry is 2 or 3 games more before he gets his best. So if that's not his best so far...
Yeah, that's going to be scary. If he's still behind his best, that's scary, that.
Yeah. Barry did go off, and after that, I'm going to say this because I messed up last time. Ferreira? That's not right.
It's Fevrier.
Fevrier.
Yeah. It's an awkward one.
Yeah, do you know what? Doing a more Manc accent, Fevrier. You know what I mean? It should work out, shouldn't it? We shall talk about accents because apparently Stockport is not Mancunian enough, but we'll talk about that shortly. But Fevrier goes on and after a mistake from the Blackpool bait, picks up the ball. He gets the ball and makes it 2-0, Calvin. What did you think at that point?
Yeah, this is the other one where I'm stood there and Rob can vouch for this. I'm shouting to Bate, shoot! Why are you not shooting? You've got 15 yards of space in front of you. Just whack it. And when he passed it, I thought, oh, chance gone. And then, he just puts it in the. I think it was one of them. It was so low next to the keeper that he couldn't really stop it. But you know what? It's one of them, bit scrappy maybe, but again, you take it.
Do you know what really annoyed me with that one? I was watching it because I couldn't be there. I was watching it and at home with the commentary. And the commentator kept saying Bates. I'm like, it's Bait. Bates? Yeah. No, it's Bait. There's no S. Bait? Yeah. No, it's... So, yeah, if you're ever watching, I can't say February, but he can't say Bait. So, here we go.
There we go.
So, there was no one in the ground after it went 2-0 that I believe that wanted Blackpool to score more than Rob did. But it went the other way to County, and with another substitute goal, County's top scorer won it from last year. Alafi scored in stoppage time, Rob.
Yeah, the only reason there was no one else there was because all the Blackpool fans had left after the second goal. But my prediction of Tanto coming on off the bench in the last podcast was correct, and another great goal on the turn for Tanto.
Yeah.
It was great to see him coming back in from injury and getting the goals.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've seen it on the County YouTube, but he has had a post-match interview, and he was saying how he thought that the County players didn't play very well yesterday as well. So hopefully there is more to come from him.
Yeah, because Blackpool have not actually lost yet this calendar year at home until Stockport came knocking yesterday, and Blackpool has done really well last season, and they've struggled so far this season, and I thought County, not playing well, were deserved of their 3-0 win. What do you think of the overall performance, Calvin?
I don't know. It was a strange one yesterday. We sort of took that. We got off to a quick start like we did against Cambridge. Then we let Blackpool sort of get back into the game, and it's like when you've got your foot down on the throttle, you just keep going. But for some reason, we seem to let teams come back at us. I don't like this constant playing out of the back. I've said to Rob yesterday at the game, there was one point where Guy had about 20 yards of space and he hoofs it long. And then when he's put under pressure by the strikers or the attackers of Blackpool, he's trying to pass it. It's like, just hoof it, lad. So I was a bit disappointed. But once we got the first goal, Blackpool never looked like getting back in the game. We just controlled it from that point. So I would say the first 20 minutes and the last 25 minutes I thought were County at sort of top gear or near almost top gear. So I thought we did well once we got the goal, but yeah, there were a few little niggles for me that, again, like I say, playing out the back and letting teams have chances. I think we need to just nip that in the bud. But it's second game of the season, really, so it's not something to be too worried about. But if it continues, yeah, it'd be certainly a worry at the end of the season.
What did you think of the game, Rob? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, for the most part. I thought it could have gone either way, really. It was one of them games up until the first goal, and then Blackpool seemed to just drop their heads, and after that, they never looked like getting back into it, and we just turned it up a notch and just laid into them, sort of thing. But yeah, I would pretty much agree with what Calvin said. We looked the better team for the first 20-25 minutes, and then after that, for the latter part of the second half, we were the better team by far.
Yeah, well, it was a 3-0 County win, as we know. But before we go over and do the predictions, let's see our new feature for today, Oliver's Rate the Pie. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Rob, and I'll let you introduce it.
Can I just say one thing before that? Do I get a bonus point for Tanto for guessing who's going to come in on off the bench?
Well, we'll discuss it while we play the video.
Okay, so this is Rate the Pie.
Oliver's Rate the Pie.
So, is it hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it's just microwave, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not put in an oven. So what do you think of the taste?
10. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Okay.
Oliver's Rate the Pie.
Do you know what I love about that, right? A couple of things. You never said what type of pie it was. So, little note for him next time, say what the pie was. And he said, oh, it's 10. And then he had to proper think about it. And it was 6 out of 10. So we're going to do a graphic for the next away game. And he can rate, we'll see how Blackpool... Yeah, does it? So was it?
To be honest, can I just say I couldn't hear the audio from that, but you could tell by his face he was like, and then he was like, oh, and you could just tell by his face just exactly what he was thinking. So I couldn't hear the audio sadly, but I'm sure I will when I watch it back.
Yeah, he was. He decided that it wasn't as great at first, and 6 out of 10, which is not too bad, but could do better. Blackpool with your pies.
With your pies.
Yeah,
it was
have some party pies at our end next time as well, if you don't mind.
And there was a few County fans moaning that they'd run out of pies by about 30 minutes into the game. So on our side,
right.
So maybe a few more as well.
Yeah, they don't know the appetite of Stockport fans, but. Let's have a look at the predictions now, and this is where we were up to at the end of last episode. And me and Calvin actually were quite pessimistic. I think we'd looked at the form table from last year and thought, it's going to be a tough one. But County just changed everything. The only person on the whole... Well, to be fair, a lot of County fans, I think, always are quite optimistic when they go to games because all the others, apart from us, Calvin, said that they were going to win, as well as Rob. Yeah. I think you were lucky, but you did say 2-1. It was 2-0, and County scored instead. So I'll give. This is all changed now. So. You're on the leaderboard. There we go.
I got a point.
So you're in the relegation zone, no, Rob. Remember
that. Yeah. Right.
You're finishing bottom, by the way. When you get relegated, you're off the podcast. You can't do it no more. You have to wait till next season.
Then Oliver gets in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to look ahead, of course. We're going to start with the prediction for your next game, Rob. How do you think that one will go?
Well, looking at Bristol's last game, they drew. First game, they won. So we've got to even it out and give them a loss, haven't we? So I reckon another County win. And I'm going to stick with my 2-1 scorelines.
Yeah. Okay, bold move, Calvin. What do you think?
I've been against County for the last two, so I think I'm going to go with a 2-1 County win this time. I'm going to go with Rob. I think it's about time we concede a goal in the league, to be honest. We've done well not conceding one, but Bristol, they've not lost yet this season, so I think it could be a tougher game than the two we've played so far. And so I'm going to go with a 2-1 Stockport win.
So I'm going to go with County doing really well. Well, they're not doing really well. I think they've been lucky at the back because I think there's been a couple of mistakes at the back. But I'm going to go a 3-1 County win. And Barry's going to get at least one. I think the consensus, though, Rob, you don't get your bonus point because it wasn't established beforehand. But maybe we could start going on about first scorers from next time. Yeah. But we'll see. But that's pretty much it for this week of the Cheadle End Podcast. Please remember to like and subscribe if you've liked what you've seen, or if you're a County fan. And if not, please like it anyway because it'll teach us a lesson. And if you know of any other County fans that might enjoy it, please share it out. Remember, the next game on Saturday, the 24th of August, is an earlier kickoff, a 12:30 kickoff, and we'll all be there. But thanks a lot, lads, for joining us today.
See you. Thanks. Bye.
And if you needed any other reminder of where County are in the table, listen to this.